Hello and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3: A Game of Thrones. Before we get into today's episode, I just want to apologize if the last episode felt a little bit rushed. Today we're going to go back, slow things down, and properly get immersed back in our story. I'll tell you what happened. I definitely got completely overwhelmed with the support on the channel recently. You guys are awesome, don't get me wrong. But I think it got to me a bit. So I've taken a day and a half off to reset. And we're going to continue playing in the way that you guys enjoy to see. So we got a lot of crap done. Also, what I have done is I've disabled more interactive vassals because I did a little bit of testing. With it turned off, I can declare the war. And with it turned on, I cannot. I think it's just too much for my computer to handle at one time. So it just says nope. And it's like, you shall not have war. So today we probably will go to war. How is everything looking though? I think we're actually looking fine. Is my great-grandson married off? He's not, but he's not in my court. So I can't really do nothing about that. Right, same as... No, my daughter is in my court, and she's betrothed to a Targaryen. Why are your arms so thin? Maybe it's the clothes. They're not so baggy. But she's betrothed as well, so we'll keep her for now. I do have a dangerous faction. We have this one, which can send an ultimatum in 100 months. That might be a loyalist faction. And we have an independence faction, which is actually too weak to send an ultimatum, even though we have 224% of my military power. I wonder if I unpause that would change? Apparently not. And it does look like people are leaving this one. So things should fix itself, even though I have turned off more interactive vassals. Right. What's this? More legend stuff. I gain a little bit of stress because I'm zealous, but that's fine. So we need to decide... Yeah, I can't murder you. This is far too predictable. I can't do that. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Murder schemes. It's over here somewhere. We might as well abandon this. It's never going to work. So let's pull a stop to that. As for you, I'm going to put you back on diplomacy. Let's go ahead and get some renown. And whilst it would have been cool to get our child... I think my daughter on the throne. I don't know if it's going to be possible quite yet. They're going to get children. I mean, I could murder her as well. But he's just going to get a new wife, which is problematic. They're going to start having children in 2 years as well. And I can't re-murder you for a while. Right, let's go ahead and transfer some vassals over, though. So we can get all of this cleaned up. That should be very useful. And of course, the Black Bolt needs a worthy successor. When does it not? Right, we can't even seek one of those because it's on cooldown. Also, we got some prisoners we can ransom. We have so many bloody prisoners. So let's just go ahead and do a mass ransom there. I can enter seclusion and I can isolate capital. I don't think we have any plagues over here. Oh, we do? Oh, the Walton's boils. Right, let's go ahead and enter seclusion. Just so we don't get caught by that plague. I settle into my bed and snug and comfortable as a babe betwixt its mother's breasts. But right as my heavy eyes at last close for some rest, I shoot up in my bed as I see a figure sit down beside me. To my horror, it is none other than my deceased friend, former Farwater. He callously crackles at me as I shriek in horror. Wait, he's missing his arms as well. He must have lost them in battle. Oh yeah, he's maimed, look. Ooh. Come now, Gallon, is that any way to greet an old friend? I come to you with a warning. We know what you did to Lord Paramount Boros of the Stormlands, my friend. You must repent for what you have done. I learned the hard way that every sin we commit incurs a debt to the drowned god, my friend, and he is not forgiving of his debtors. Ooh. I will repent, no matter what it takes. I must be on the drowned god good side. So we could declare war. It's unfortunate that I lost my Invade Kingdom Casus Belli because I've already used it. One of you suggested we could do that. Unfortunately, we don't have that option available to us. So, I guess the only real options is we could conquer a duchy, or I can say that I'm happy of conquering Essos and then leave it up to my son. He could be the one to invade kingdom, because I think he will get an invade kingdom Casus Belli. It just feels a little bit foolish to declare war against the entire Iron Throne, just for a tiny county or duchy, doesn't it? It does feel a bit silly. I'd rather go for the Riverlands in its entirety. So for a story aspect, we're actually going to avoid it for now. You leave my court. What's all this nonsense? It's fine. It's just upgrade stuff. We're gonna ignore that. That's another thing. Upgrading, maxing the legend could be good as well, but I can't do that except until it's in 300 baronies. So there's nothing really I can do there. I am told King Damien, the contemptible Fobdoodle, has vowed the Horde to be eternal enemies of his family. To think my killing of Aenor has actually raised some Targaryen hackles? Do you know what? The feeling is mutual. Let us start the greatest rivalry that the whole house has ever seen. I will get rid of all of the Targaryens. Wow, you're so strong. 95% success chance. I'm gonna murder... Oh no, she's a Farwind. I can't murder a Farwind, though. That's a step too far. I'm gonna murder your daughter. 33% chance. Let's see. Are you on support schemes? You are? I'm gonna change you back over to murder then, as well. Let us do this. And I think if we go to the Red Keep... King's Landing. There we go. I'm so bad with names. I'm actually might find secrets would be better. But we have so much gold we can invite. But the thing is, we can't really raid anymore. So I'm going to try and find secrets here. And we'll see who else we can murder. Maybe we could murder another one of his daughters. Do you know what? I'm going to try it. And if we're lucky, we'll get people joining us. Your house is now feuding with House Targaryen. Oh man, things are getting a little bit crazy. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is my courtier Marcilla that is plotting against my captain. Oh bloody hell. I can't modify your contract because you're a pirate. The sound of laughter rings down hallways at court these days. Strange given the Lyseni pox that continues to ravage the countryside. I greet Dermot as he passes and demand to know what's going on. Why, my lord? It's the latest advice from the physicians. They are sure that the Lyseni pox is spread by bad moods and grim demeanors, so of course, it stands to reason that the opposite is true too. What? Supplication to the drowned god is our only salvation. Let us laugh away these vile plagues. Did I max the army at least? I did. So we got good stuff going there. And we're also upgrading our buildings. We just actually built something in Pike. So let's continue this. I think we're going for the stables, actually. Yeah, let's upgrade the stables. There we go. My great-grandson, Modi, enters my chambers, shooting daggers from his eyes. Great-grandfather, my lord. I want to discuss my betrothal. I can't do it. I don't want to marry Nessa. Do you know what? Modi? Oh, but you're not in my court either. Can I invite you to my court? I can't because you're an unrelated child. Do you know what? You must make the marriage that I arranged. Follow through with your duty. If I could arrange another marriage for you, I would have been fine. Wait, to the impotent Galen, your hopes of betrothing me against my wishes made my decision for me. I have left to join the Night's Watch, a brotherhood where I won't be traded like a piece of currency. You bloody idiot. You've literally traded your ability to have children, land, titles, women, to go stand on a frozen wall. Oh, Modi. He would rather take the black than wed. What a betrayer of the whole dynasty and family. Your local priest has brought you ill news. One of the reavers has employed himself in the riches of men that he did not fell by his own blade. He has forsaken the iron price and sullied our traditions. The priest wants him shunned. Do you know what? This calls for discipline. Throw him in the sea. The drowned god will decide what to do with him. It has been some time since I was visited by the ghost of my old friend Former, but now begins my path towards redemption. As an Iron King, I realize now my duty is to my people, so among the people I walk and I ask them what they would wish of me. A poor woman in rags approaches me and begs while I help the poor and sick of Pike. Those without means to care for themselves. She asks for just enough for her people to get by. But is there truly a place for admission to the halls of the drowned god? 280 gold. County investment for 5 years. We get development growth. And the spirits will be pleased. Gillot, you have everything that you need. I have plenty of gold that I have earned through my own hard work, which I can share with you. Mark is in an alley with some wenches and friends, disgracing himself in public. As he noticed you, he calls you a stuck-up pig, mocking your... What did you just call me? I'm gonna wound him. Let's beat him up. I'm on my way through my courtroom with a scuffle at its far end draws my attention. A strapping man is being advanced upon by my guards, only for their weapons to clatter to the floor in the blink of an eye. The stranger flourishes his sword in salute towards me. My lord, I find myself without a liege to serve. And judging from your protection here, you could do with my help. From the red robes he mantles himself, I deduce that he is a follower of the Lord of Light. He's a very good fighter, though. If you convert to the drowned god, then I may employ you in my service. He refuses to convert, so I throw him out and spit on him as he leaves Pike. Mark has fallen in line. Your men seem to respect your use of force and enforcement of religious traditions. Good stuff. That will keep them in line. That's what I want to see and hear. How's my son doing over in Raventree? Have you had children yet? They've had a daughter and a son. Very nice. Right, if something was to happen to you, we could speed up the whole succession there. But I feel like there's no rush. Didn't we also have some succession plans going on down here as well? Was it with you guys? I forget the exact details here. That's the Bywaters. Maybe it wasn't. Was it you guys? Or did we abandon this? We might have abandoned this. That is a possibility. Yes, I think we may have abandoned this. Right. That's fine. That's fine. Do I still... Okay, we got an accolade successor. Was that for the Black Bolt, I wonder? It was. Right, Donna, you're going to serve here. That took a bloody while, didn't it? And we need to declare war on this fella, because I think our truce is now gone. So let's demand his fealty. We'll declare a little war there. Are you connected to the mainland? Oh, you're connected over here. Right. Let's go ahead and raise just the men-at-arms. I think that will be more than enough. Wow. We can't even... I thought the supply would be way more than enough. 40 days. You could have attacked me and you would have wiped out my army, by the way. Nephew-in-law has been taken prisoner by the bloody Good Brothers. I thought we wiped out that branch. Apparently not. You want to forge a crown? I already have one, so I'm going to politely say no. I see what you're trying to do. You're just trying to take all of my money. I'm not falling for that, you see. They think me a bloody fool in my old age. You were always there for me, and I hope that you know that I am grateful. My ward, Fionn, approaches me in a rare moment of contemplation. Do you know what, Fionn? That is what it means to be a guardian. Us, the Horse, and the Far Winds have been friends for many years now. Let us continue our friendship and our loyalties to one another. For there is greatness ahead of us both. If we stick together. To the lumbering Gallon, I know that you are Anwin Blackwood's real killer. If you wish for my silence, you would do as I say. Oh. Who are you? You're... Oh, you're actually here, but I'm not your liege. Do you know what? I will accept for now, because I don't think he can do anything with the hook. We need to keep that secret. We already got the Targaryens as enemies. I don't want the Blackwoods as enemies as well. If she finds out that her husband's father killed her siblings, maybe that won't go down too well. We're going to absolutely crush these. I'm not used to having such a low advantage number. I wish we had dragons. We managed to kill 3 of their champions, which is very nice. Only 30 days on the siege as well. So that means we would have picked up all the remaining of the stepstones. So now the entire map, I mean ignoring north of the wall, is controlled by either us or the Targaryens. A man arrived at my court today claiming to be an artist. He states to have been struck by the beauty of my land and wishes to stay for inspiration. He promises to dedicate a painting to me in return for my hospitality. Sure, why not? The artist was gone in the morning. He did not let anyone know he had left. I walked into the room he had used as his studio for the first time and was humbled by a painting dedicated to the gods. I was stunned for a few seconds before I realized it was a painting of the temple to the gods in my hold. Wait, to the gods? We only have one god here. Get it out of my sight and sell it. We only follow the drowned god. Wait, you know I'm a killer as well? Wait, but you are my vassal. Okay, we're going to have to decline. It's going to have to be revealed. Everyone's going to hate me now. The Blackwoods are going to reconsider their loyalties. Blackmail hook has already expired. Did you force yourself onto my council? Prisoners taken in siege. Right, we've won the war at least. Let's go ahead and enforce that. I don't think he forced himself on my council. Everything looks normal here. Why do we have so many Lannisters? Let's ransom some of you. You're taking up valuable space. You're not main story characters anymore. They don't have the Westerlands, do they? No, the Cleganes have this. We got the Ashfords here. I mean, the Tullys are still relevant. The Arryns are still relevant, and the Starks. But kind of the Tyrells and the Martells and the Lannisters have really fallen off in this alternative storyline. I love to see stuff like this. Right, let's go ahead and grant you vassal. So we have all of the stepstones, minus the parts that we don't. The Iron Throne have those, of course. I now have a favor hook on you. Interesting. Oh, because I just ransomed all of you. Right. My great-grandson, Walder, enters my chambers loudly chewing on an apple. Great-grandfather, my lord. I want to discuss my betrothal. Oh, bloody hell. House Goldwine. Right, what do these guys control? Absolutely nothing. So why did I betroth you off? Do you know what? If you don't want to marry her, you don't have to. How about that? My great-grandson's not in my court either, so we'll see who his father decides to marry him off to. We won't know. While performing his duties as my spy master, Lord Goran has uncovered a secret held by Lord Ronald. He has a disputed heritage. Should we cause some chaos for House Massey? Do you know what? I'm going to expose it. Let's cause a little bit of chaos over here and see how the Targaryens handle that, because they are their vassals. Speaking of Targaryens, yeah, we don't really have good chances here. No one's willing to join the schemes either. Man. I mean, we could declare war. Are we still allies? How are we allies? I could have hovered it there. And Queen Shah. Oh, the bloody Farwinds, of course. I don't want to murder my niece, though. How old is my niece? So King Damien is 38, and my niece only 42. So it could be a while since before anything happens there. I mean, I'm 78, and I'm still bloody kicking as well. It feels like our health has been poor for a long-ass time, but we just don't care. I don't think there's a war for us to be had, though. Not against the Iron Throne yet. Grand Wedding, I'm going to say no. We have a surprise party. Let's claim the sword. And I guess what we could do... What do we have here? Prowess 2? Prowess 2. Enemy fatal casualties is up. Oh, let's do this. Iron King Gallon's sword. At least it's named. Which is nice. It's very nice. I wonder as well, if we go over here and browse the market. What's up here first? Launch a legendary event. No, we've already done that. Now, this is all normal stuff. Proclaim the Iron Throne. Ooh. Okay. But it's already a thing, so we can't. Peruse the artifact market. There's no way someone is selling Valyrian steel on the bloody market, is there? Yeah, there's no chance. Absolutely no chance. It's fine. My rival and vassal, Magister Gadros, approaches me, rage in his eyes and cat in his hand, held by the scruff of its neck. As he thrusts the cat in my face, as evil is my dear flame. I found this little monster among my things. What wasn't scratched to bits was covered in piss. Ah, she's just a cat. Bloody grow up, you fool. And suddenly, war has been declared. Upon the whores once more. To the hysterical Iron King Gallon, your wicked deeds have gone unpunished for far too long. That changes today, for I have come to deliver holy retribution upon you. I cannot lose, for the 7 who are one is with me. The 7 who are one, this fake religion, right? The pirate crew conquest. Bloody hell. Do you have men-at-arms as well? A few. Oh, 300 cavalry. Can I beat you with just my men-at-arms, I wonder? That's a question, isn't it? Do you know what? I'm gonna raise the men-at-arms here, and I'm gonna say I can beat you with just them. I don't think we need the rest of our... It takes us a long time to raise our army for some reason as well. Much longer than it usually would. Also, I'm on 4 times speed, so that's definitely gonna make it longer. I meant the number of days, though. Alliance has expired with the Black Tides. Because he's no longer married or betrothed, right? No idea what's happening there. I can ransom you, though, for 10 gold. And the plague is still spreading over in the Iron Islands. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, no. And now the big one has fired. To my liege, it is time for you to recognize the full independence of Mir and all other states of the independence faction. Accept our demands or face our swords on the battlefield. Mir, Pentos, Lys, and Vescola Tides are all fighting for their independence. Holy crap. I will not be threatened. That's a big war, but it's not as big as what it would be usually. 50,000? I think we might be okay. And I've already got some allies joining me. I can call on house members. Let's call on all of them. And I also have allies as well. Let's call on the Arryns for the independence war. We're not going to call on the Targaryens. In fact, we won't call on you. We won't call on you. Are there... the Blackwoods? I don't think it makes sense to call on the Blackwoods. They're still pissed with me. I think it's best I don't send any ravens their way for a little while. Right, let's go ahead and deal with the pirate crew conquest. And then we need to deal with the bloody independence faction as well. Right, everyone's joining us, which is nice. I would love if my grandson pushed for the Stormlands. That would be beautiful. But I don't think the AI is smart enough to do that. 500 gold. Does he pay that to me? I think he did. Thank you very much. You pirates should visit us more often. Right, I am going to raise the entire army. Or am I? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I don't think I need them. Famous last words. Can we get onto the mainland? No, we can't. There's no crossing here. Man, that's a bit unfortunate. Right, I mean, we can go ahead and siege this stuff, though. This independence war is going to be a difficult one, I sense. It's going to be very difficult. Just because of how big the lands are and everything. The Targaryens have killed Lord Damek, my grandson. Oh, you bloody bastards. Oh, I can't even murder them either because they have all of their Kingsguard buffs and everything like this. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Maybe I should raise my levies. Because I'm going to slowly lose all of my men-at-arms in sieges, right? It's fine, though. We siege so fast as well. Yeah, look at this. So damn fast. We've found secrets. Child heritage. Let's see. Hooks and secrets. I can blackmail you for a strong hook. Where are you? Yeah, you're in King's Landing. So what if I blackmailed you and then I invited you to the schemes? Would you be willing to join in the murders? Master Roran of Sorwick has accused my vassal pirate lord... okay, we don't care about this stuff. And she doesn't want to be blackmailed. Then I will expose your secret. I am a man of my word. The magnificent tapestry is failing. Right, let's repair that because it gives us renown. I do like some renown, of course. And we got another martial perk, right? Let's get overseer. So that's going to give us martial stewardship, control growth, and plague resistance, which is all very useful stuff there. We got another artifact as well. And prisoners. We'll deal with prisoners at the end, I think. Right, so we've conquered all of this. Wow, they've managed to take Tyrosh. Right, lads, let's get over there. Follow me, my allies. We must take back our lands. Wait, Walder? My son has died of old age. My children are dying before me. Living so long has its downsides, I tell you. I don't know how I can handle the stresses of life much more. Are they gonna kill me? Oh, bloody hell. Blackmail. Do you know what? No, they already know I murdered them. You know, it's already been with it. I lose so much stuff, though. I shouldn't be able to lose legitimacy and things for something that's already been exposed. There's no way. I think I defeat them, right? My men-at-arms are saying, oh, I'm overwhelmed by stress now. Wait, slow down a bit. What's happening? The conflict between Skull Tides and Slate Lake Hold interested me little until my council's summary of the Battle of Stranaminosh appeared. I know immediately that something terrible has happened to my son. There amongst the dispatches it reads, we confirm Prince Darren was killed staunchly resisting the Slate Lake Hold levies. He was slain by Casporio, captain of the pirate Lord Mollio, in a fierce encounter. I could not have saved him, but no parent should outlive their child. All of my children are dying. He will not get away with this. I will declare him my rival. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my son Darren has pushed me over the edge. I still remember him as a baby, so tiny, so fragile. Despite that, he survived growing up, growing older until now, when he suddenly stopped. I had so many hopes for his future. So many things I wished to see, which now can never come to pass. I must press on, which is what he would have wanted. I get frozen grief. We must continue. We are currently fighting in Essos. Oh, we have no battle advantage. Oh, the Arryns just arrived, I think. We're going to crush them. Don't worry, guys. We got a horse pen as well. Lads, we can employ both strategies. Don't worry. Right, Pike, let's get the stables upgraded again. It's only 400 as well. Okay, I can't teleport over to my army for some reason. Let's manually zoom over. Oh, I think we're going to win. We need to look at the battle report because this one's going to be huge. We lost 9,000 men, but we killed 17,000. The Reavers doing a very good job there. The Winged Knights as well. Oh, they're not mine. Mine are the Wave Breakers. The Wave Breakers aren't so strong, you know. We wounded a lot of them. Oh, we lost a few commanders there, including my son. A few knights, sorry. My heart is aching so much. We do have 50% war score now, though. Let's go ahead and take back the castles that they lay siege to. My grandson Wolf enters my chamber. Oh, bloody hell. Why does no one want to marry each other? Do you know what? Whatever. Are you in my court at least? No. Bloody children. Everything's falling apart now, I tell you. It's all falling apart. They're taking the black. They're refusing to do their duty. How can the future of House Hall live up to its potential with such weak children set to take over? My friend Fionn has been harboring a secret affection for Penai for some time. Fionn has become vengeful. Very nice. That's what we like. Where's all the castles down here? Okay, there's one down here. We need to siege this one first. Let's go ahead and get that. Wait, no, I can't siege this one first. Am I meant to siege this? No, I'm meant to siege this one. Right, I'm blind. Okay. Scheme has been discovered. Right, so we can't even murder the bloody Targaryens either. And we have literally no % chance to. That was a silly feud to start, but it adds to the story, so it's fine. Oh, bloody hell. Emerge from seclusion. Right, we might as well do that. There we go. We're back. Wait, maybe I should have checked if the plague is over yet. We need a successor for the Black Bolt as well. Things are getting very chaotic. The plague has left. Okay, that's good. I tend to find it wouldn't show it if it hadn't. 30 days left on this siege. Prisoners can be ransomed, so we got a nice supply of gold when we need it. But we do have 3k gold, so it's fine. And now we are being raided by the Greyjoys once more. These bloody bastards. This is why I like to have lands that are next to each other, because it becomes so chaotic managing opposite sides of the map. So bloody chaotic. Right, we got an artifact. We are laying siege even more. 74% war score. You're still finding secrets, right? You keep on finding them secrets. And I'm going to keep on commanding my armies. And hopefully winning this independence war. Flame just brought me 2 gold as well, which is very nice. Thank you very much, Flame. At least someone is helping me in this tough time. Favor of a Lady has low durability. Let's just destroy it. We recently just got this as well. Hall Castle is upgraded. Right, let's get the hospices upgraded. Help with some plagues. That will be swimmingly nice. Is that a saying? Swimmingly nice? Swimmingly well. I don't think so. I think I'm speaking rubbish again. Right, I probably can't siege this. Wait, allies, were you not going to siege this? That's why I kind of left it. My rival Dello has just died. Right, I guess I have to siege that because my allies have separation issues. As soon as I go 2 tiles away, they charge after me. But if I was going into a battle, they would have joined. You gotta love the vanilla CK3 AI. It's intriguing, to say the least. Right, another one of my rivals has just died as well. He died from complications due to inbreeding. Oh dear, maybe that's foreshadowing. Who are the... Oh, is there another bloody plague? Are you kidding me? We have very rare plagues as well, by the way, guys. Very rare. And they spawn bloody constantly. I don't understand why they're so common. I do love them, don't get me wrong. But I feel like they shouldn't be so common because they kind of lose their charm very quickly, you know? It's the same with events. I love all the flavor events in this game. But when you see them constantly, like when you go traveling and you get a bloody event every tile, it gets repetitive very fast. And it loses its charm. Right, we need... We never have successes for the Black Bolt. Apparently that position is cursed. And speaking of curses, our curse of living forever has ended. Iron King Gallon of the Isle's soul has finally been cast to the cloudy hall of the storm god at 80 years of age. He succumbed to fatal apoplexy. A known murderer, he will atone for his unspeakable crimes in the next life. Iron King Horik ascends to the throne. A formidable duelist, many expect him to excel in tournaments and personal combat alike. One of you said if I can look at his traits. That's why I showed the characters at the beginning of the video. So just go back to the beginning and you can see his traits. But we will continue as King Horik. Otherwise we would be here for ages upon every death. Because we already have to read through our next character. Our health is already poor and ailing. Oh, guys. Okay, this could be a short reign. Right, let's get everything organized. So what's happened to all of your children? Killed in battle, slain in a trial by combat, died from internal injuries, died of consumption, died from his wounds. Wait, so who's my heir? My grandson, Garen Hall. Okay, let's go ahead and pin you. You're not married either. Are you in my court? Why will he not join my court? Wait, do I need to do a little like pause, unpause type of thing? Unpause, pause? No? Why are you there? What? Also, what? I have trolling. Right. What if I gave... Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. What if I gave you trolling? Could I then arrange a marriage for you? I could allow marriage. Arrange a marriage. My grandson. I can only arrange it with people in my court. Oh, I've messed up. I've messed up. As is often the case. My grandson, though. Look at his beard, man. Wow. That's impressive. And he's beautiful and intelligent. Not bad, considering we rarely play for traits and whatnot. But guys, we're going to leave things there. In the next episode, we need to read through Iron King Horik. Get to know him. Get to read his memories, his traits. It looks like he's had a bloody wild time here with his children and whatnot. Do we have any negative traits? Somehow, no. And his stress is very good. How he's managed that, I will not know. But guys, thank you for watching as always. Also, apologize for if it seemed like I was rushing last episode. I did get a little bit overwhelmed. You guys are awesome. It's a good thing. But I've toned things back down a little bit now. I took a little bit of a break. I think I needed it. But thank you for watching. I will see you next time.